Greetings, Capricorn, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. I hope you're doing well, and let's jump right in and see what you have going on for you for April 8th, the week of April 8th, and that is the beginning of the week that starts off with the solar eclipse in Aries and with the Chiron, the wounded healer. And so let's see what the water oracles are saying for this week to set off the theme for you. First, you have She Who Flows. Take a moment to look into this card and look at that beautiful energy around this figure of flowing. There are two of these figures. Ease, being open to change and going with the flow of life is the theme of the week, and it will help you with this gentle force, consistency, persistence, patient, and going for the long game, Capricorn. And you're good at that, slow and steady, taking it step by step, climbing up to get to the top of the mountain. And that is taking this time to go slow and steady and feel this energy of the gentle force around you, as well as flowing with ease and being open to change. And this is what the tarot cards want you to know today for my Capricorn. And I hope you're doing well and bring this question with this sense of destitution. Do you feel that you're being left out right now in this week? It could be saying that something could come up that you have to reflect on this image of destitution, of where you've been left out, where someone has been left out in the cold, where there's a feeling of poverty, spiritual poverty. And sometimes people want you to be at that energy. If you're in a low vibrating relationships and they want to keep you feeling low and unhealthy and burdened and not good enough. But you're going to be helped with this energy, with a new perspective of surrendering this perspective of poverty consciousness, and to realize that because we have all of this abundance from our source, that there is never poverty. That is only a state of mind. And so this perspective is changing and it's offering you a whole new way of looking at something. You're turning this idea of destitution on its head. And what's at the foundation is a choice to be made, Capricorn, about how you make choices about what you desire, where you're going toward. And you are saying there could be some slippery slopes around these choices, because sometimes choices bring with them the seven deadly sins. Some portal into each one of those is in this cup of the seven cups. So some choice has to be made, and it's a choice that comes up with something about being destitute, something about being impoverished, something about not having it good enough, or not being good enough, or not being worthy. But the new perspective is saying, well, I'm going to change the way I look at my choices this week, and I'm going to really look at them from a new perspective. And what has happened recently or this week is what's happening right now is this burden you're carrying. It could be that you've been carrying something for many years, some heavy load, something that keeps you entrapped at a low vibrating energy and heavy, and a sense of and some kind of obligation, some kind of responsibility. It could be a moral obligation. Maybe you have something in the past that's a burden that you've had to carry, a feeling of shame, a feeling of a guilt. And what's coming up is vibrancy, where you're taking those 10 wands and putting them down and choosing this one wand you want to carry forward. Capricorn is going to be vibrant and vibrating. It's very scintillating, and there's energy in the atmosphere right now. And you are coming into a sense of the Two of Wands. Well, another card of fire and energy to go after this passion and to plan and take some steps to take it out there to a whole new world. Maybe you're moving or traveling, and you see yourself at the foundation. Well, you see in yourself some sense of deception. And this burden, you might have been carrying this burden of deception, of knowing that you have lied, stealed, cheated someone or some situation, or that is what has happened to you about this destitution. Someone has stolen from you. Someone has deceived you, and so it's ended up presenting you as that you're destitute, that you're at rock bottom in terms of financially. You've lost your money. You've lost a job. You're out in the cold. You're not feeling worthy. But there's deception in this. And also with this Seven of Cups, there could be some illusion, some deceiving you about a choice to be made, about an offer. And look carefully at how, because this is how you see yourself, that situation. Are you using your mind, your intelligence to go for something that you might need to be a little manipulative about to save face or to get the way you want it to go, and use your mind to sneak around, because the fox is very cunning. And that's a skill too, to have that cunningness. But be careful, because in your environment is the devil. Capricorn, well, you rule the devil. And that's saying that there's some energy of entrapment going on in your environment, some low vibrating energy that's connected to the material world, being caught up in the matrix. A lot of this is giving me this vibration, a Capricorn, of not having turned to this spiritual source of help, when we lose our finances or lose a job or lose something that makes us feel that we are out in the cold, that we have less than. We need to turn. It's an opportunity to turn to the light, to turn to that inner source, and to change our perspective totally. If we're seeing the material world as all there is and just living our daily life in this matrix of going after these burdens we carry, and having just to make all of these choices that are very much connected to these illusions and delusions. But you're taking that passion, that vibrancy, that creativity, and that's at the crown. That's how you want to energize this and plan that. But then there's something deceptive about you, about how you're seeing this question. Lying, stealing, and cheating. And that leads to the environment, or another person is connected to the devil. So you're dealing with the devil here. And that could be a codependent relationship, Capricorn. Or it could be that you're addicted to something and you're trying to deceive the environment to say, no, I'm not. But that's the burden you're carrying. And maybe the addiction makes you feel at certain times this sense of vibrancy or energy. But it leads to this destitution. It leads to this feeling of being caught up in one of the 7 deadly sins. And that sense of burden to release this toxicity that we know is not good for us. And the Empress is your hope and fear that you will, whether you're a man or a woman, that genders are fluid, that you will claim that a sense of beauty, that sense of productivity, creation, a growth, abundance, fertility, and the sense of being able to as this card looks toward this reading, looks to the past, your hope and fear is that all of this can be brought under that umbrella of love and of growth and maturity, can come through healing this energy of deception and the devil. And that will lead you to sit on that throne of abundance and know how to give and receive love. And the advice is the moon. Well, the advice is to say, be careful that there is something in this moonlight because of this eclipse coming for you, Capricorn, that there could be something that is deceptive. Well, all the information is not clear about it. That there's something about the devil in that moonlight. Your intuition might give you hunches in your gut about what this devil is. And you want to be that empress. That's your hope and fear. That you will be sitting on that throne of creation and abundance and healing and just everything blooming and beautiful. But there's something in the moonlight that can be deceptive. Things don't seem clear. Things are caught up in these illusions. And so be careful about that as you go into the week of April 8th for my Capricorn. And it's also saying that you need to go with ease and be open to change and go with the flow of life, as well as to be consistent, bring persistence, consistency, patience for the long game. Don't try to take shortcuts under the moonlight for my Capricorns. And let's get some clarity on why is the destitution here for Capricorn. That is the only card of the Pentacles here. And let's see. Ask and receive. Well, you needed to ask for to your higher power, to God, to pray for that sense of healing, of that mind of feeling that you are not good enough. Ask and receive, because you've got a new perspective, which is bringing healing energy. And these choices are coming because you're trusting the universe to show you and guide you into the correct and choice that will open your heart to that truth, to that connection. And the burden is, you're going to release this burden with honesty and communication. Let that burden down, but you need to communicate that honestly. And courage and bravery will let you be this vibrancy of the Queen of Wands. That is courageous. That is that vibrancy to shimmer and shine and to go after that passion with confidence takes courage and bravery. And you're planning, and you're going to expect miracles as you plan and take it out in the world. And the deception is coming around this romance and connection. There's something that you're seeing or you're experiencing in this romance and connection that is deceptive. And the environment with the devil is connected to Mother, Father, God. The healing of the devil is confronted by God. God comes, there is one devil acting as many forms in the matrix. And this Mother, Father, God comes down and is able to confront this devil. Whatever is, we allow ourselves to get spiritually emptied from, that guts us from that spirit. And we have to reclaim that by reaching up toward the sun, to that truth and the light. And forgiveness and understanding is what that love of the Empress is. Your hope and fear is that you can have forgiveness and understanding with this honest communication. And the moon is here for you to have strength and guidance, to be guided under this moon with your intuition, those deep resources within your dreams. And that's what I have for you, Capricorn. And if you like the way I read, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And you know I love you, and we're in this interconnected field of learning and growing to be courageous and brave, and to take that strength and guidance under the moon to move into that psychic ability to have that inner healing from within, from that inner knowledge. And that's what I have for you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.